determining which UFC fighters will and won't lose their undefeated O in 2025. Ilia Topuria. As long as this brother stays in featherweight, he will be fine, okay? Ilia Topuria will absolutely dominate basically everyone at 145. Diego Lopes, yes. Movsar Evloev, absolutely. Volkanovski again, he might submit him this time just to be nice. However, do not get it twisted. As soon as this guy considers or even thinks about moving up to 155 to challenge the pound-for-pound king, Islam Makhachev, oh, brother. He is in for a rude awakening and sayonara to that undefeated O. I'm telling you right now, it may not happen in 2025, so I'm going to give Ilia the benefit of the doubt and say, yes, he will be undefeated. However, if he even thinks about moving up and challenging the pound-for-pound king, no way, Jose. He is losing. Sayonara, hasta luego, however you want to say it, goodbye to that O, brother. The infamous Boris, Khamzat Chimaev. As crazy as it sounds, the only way Khamzat Chimaev keeps his O is if he keeps fighting contenders. If for some reason Khamzat Chimaev doesn't fight for the title, he'll absolutely stay undefeated. But mark my words, Khamzat Chimaev will not beat DDP, okay? If he doesn't get him out of there in the first round, Dricus du Plessis is going to plot armor his way to a victory. I'm telling you right now, Khamzat Chimaev is going to gas. He's going to lose to Dricus du Plessis, and still, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis, beats Khamzat Chimaev, gives him his first loss. Khamzat Chimaev is not staying undefeated in 2025. Khamzat Chimaev is saying goodbye to that O. And listen, before anyone hops on and says, oh, this guy doesn't know who Khamzat Chimaev is. Who does this guy think he is saying that Boris won't be? He took care of Robert Whittaker in a round. I don't care. DDP is not only too unorthodox for Khamzat Chimaev, he's too strong to be thrown around like a little plastic doll, okay? Khamzat Chimaev is not ragdolling DDP, and as soon as he finds that out, he's cooked in the 5-round fight. Yeah, he's cooked. Movsar Evloev. As much as it pains me to say this, Movsar will keep his O, okay? I know I just said Khamzat Chimaev's going to lose his, and now you're sitting here thinking, what is this moron talking about? He thinks Khamzat Chimaev will lose his O, but Movsar Evloev will keep it? Well, yes. Hear me out. Movsar Evloev is only going to fight once this year. He's going to fight down the rankings because he's not going to get a title shot. So this guy is going to get literally a Brian Ortega free win in 2025, and that's it. That's probably the only person he's going to fight, or maybe like a Yair Rodriguez. Okay, as soon as he goes up against Ilia Topuria, don't get it twisted. This guy is immediately losing his O. Say goodbye to that O. But for the time being, I don't see the UFC making that matchup. Ilia is going to defend against Volk, and then probably get a Diego Lopes at the end of the year. So yes, Movsar Evloev will not be saying goodbye to his O. In fact, he will be keeping his O for 2025. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Anytime I think about Shavkat Rakhmonov, I just think about Belal Muhammad lurking in the shadows with that toe injury of his, hunting his prey down, trying to get a read on Shavkat Rakhmonov. And no, Shavkat Rakhmonov is not going to keep his O in 2025, okay? Shavkat Rakhmonov is losing his O to Belal Muhammad. Belal is going to do whatever he wants to this guy. He'll throw him around like a freaking pancake. He'll flip him like a hamburger. Belal is going to cut Shavkat Rakhmonov open like an Amazon package. Okay, Shavkat is losing his O. He's going to challenge for the title. He's going to go up against Belal Muhammad. And like I said, it's not even going to be close. Belal Muhammad is going to cook this guy. Shavkat Rakhmonov, you can say goodbye to your O. Hasta la vista to that O, brother. It served you well. It brought you plenty of aura, but it will be gone in 2025. What the heck? For a second, I was thinking, how the heck did Bo Nickal sneak himself onto the undefeated list? But I forgot, Bo Nickal is undefeated. Bo Nickal, even after his last performance against Paul Craig, is undefeated, okay? Now, hear me out. Bo Nickal, unless he goes up against Marvin Vettori, everyone else in the top 15 is probably going to beat this guy. So yes, Bo Nickal, say goodbye to your O. No longer undefeated by the end of 2025. Unless he doesn't fight, then I could, maybe Bo Nickal take some time off to learn some striking, to, better up his jiu-jitsu game. Yes, okay, I get it. He would definitely keep his O in that case because obviously he wouldn't be fighting. But if Bo Nickal fights anyone except for Marvin Vettori in the top 15, this dude is losing, okay? Bo Nickal is losing his O in 2025. Lerone Murphy, okay, this guy is a dog. And I do believe that he's going to crack into the top 5 here pretty soon at featherweight. Will he stay undefeated? You know, this one's a little bit harder to predict because featherweight does have some killers, and if he gets the wrong matchups, I do believe that he's going to lose. But honestly, going back to my first statement of Lerone Murphy being a dog, I think this guy is going to get a couple more wins, probably crack into the top 5 and stay undefeated, okay? I do favor him keeping his O, so I'm saying it right now. Lerone Murphy, you will be undefeated in 2025. You will be keeping your O. No need to get ready for the goodbyes, the farewells, the hasta la vistas. My brother, you are going to stay undefeated in 2025. Michael Morales. Why is this dude like the most forgettable undefeated prospect that has cracked into the top 15 like in my entire life? And that may be a hot take, but I'm here to take it hot, okay? Michael Morales will stay undefeated. He's probably going to get a favorable matchup. Someone like Colby Covington, hey, that just got absolutely whooped by Joaquin Buckley. He's probably going to fight Colby in like June or July and then not fight for the rest of the year. So yeah, Michael Morales, he'll be keeping his O. He won't have to say goodbye. Michael Morales will stay undefeated in 2025. Jean Matsumoto. As much as I love Jean Matsumoto, I'm not sure he's going to stay unbeaten, okay? Especially if he cracks into the top 20 after beating Chris Gutierrez. Now, he could prove me wrong, okay? He could sit here, he could go and get 2 more wins, stay undefeated, but for some reason, I do believe that once he jumps up higher in the rankings, guys like Daniel Marcos are going to beat him, okay? Vinicius Oliveira, I see beating Jean Matsumoto on basically every day but a bad day. Maybe if he gets a guy like Jonathan Martinez, okay, yeah, sure. You know, he beats Chris Gutierrez, he beats Jonathan Martinez, fine, he'll stay undefeated. But if he goes up against the wrong killer, man, Jean Matsumoto is going to be a toss-up. I am going to favor him, though. I like Jean Matsumoto, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, yes, this guy will be keeping his undefeated O in 2025, and he will be entering 2026. Undefeated, man. Unbeaten. On top of the world. Maybe not on top of the world because he's going to be a little bit lower in the rankings than on top of the world, but you get my point. Farid Basharat, this guy is ranked too low. He is ranked way too low to lose, okay? If he does find a way to somehow lose his undefeated O, then so be it. I do not believe he's going to get fraud checked like his brother Javid did. Okay, I believe Farid will stay undefeated just because of the level of competition he's going to face this year. I wouldn't be surprised if he fought a Con Ofley or a Ryan Hall, got some easy wins, and lived to see another year. Farid Basharat will stay undefeated going into 2026. All right, we got a few more to go through, so we're going to rapid fire these. Andre Lima. No, Andre Lima is not going to stay undefeated in 2025. However, Daniel Marcos, on the other hand, I do believe will stay undefeated in 2025. Azamat? Who even is this guy? I don't even remember Azamat fighting in 2024 or 2023. And I know he did fight, but I don't remember it, okay? This guy is forgettable. He will soon lose. I don't know to who, but Azamat will not be undefeated in 2025 unless he doesn't fight. And last but not least, Ray Tasura. Man, all I got to say is this guy is a killer. Ray is a beast. And yes, he is going to stay undefeated in 2025. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop down, leave a like, comment who you disagree with. Who's going to keep their O? Who's not? Let me know in the comments, bro. And while you're down there in the comments, why not subscribe, brother? Why not? Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is. Deuces.